Do you want to try something different during the weekend? I'm going to show you how to do cheese flatbread. For this recipe I'm using 450 grams plain flour. You can use bread flour in this too. And if this recipe is a lot for you, you can always divide this by 2 or 3. 240 grams or 240 milliliters warm water, 30 milliliters or 2 tablespoons oil, enough margarine to stretch the dough, and some salt, about 8 grams. You can always reduce the salt in your recipes. Few ingredients, a nice recipe. Let's do it. Add the flour into a mixing bowl, or you can hand knead this. Into that add the salt, warm water, and start kneading. While kneading the dough, add the oil. This dough is stretchable if you knead it a lot, so make sure that you knead this dough about 10 minutes. So the dough is ready and it has to be soft and smooth, but it's a bit sticky. It needs to rest about 25 minutes. So let's do the rest of the recipe. For that, take the dough out, roll it, roll the dough to a log. This is a very stretchy dough. Then cut the dough to equal size pieces. So take each part, press down and roll it inwards and make balls and leave it on the bench again about 5 minutes to rest. For the filling, I have this cheddar and some feta, so I'm going to mix both together and make sure that always reduce the salt in the recipes if the feta or the cheddar is very salty, and mix together. And you can add any cheese according to your liking. Now take some margarine onto your finger, press the dough and then put some margarine and start stretching the dough. You need to stretch the dough as thin as you can. Instead of margarine, you can always use butter, ghee, or even lard. After, take the ends and press inwards, and the other ends press inwards. Take a spoonful of the cheese, put it in the middle, then take the other ends and fold it over to create an envelope, and then press the ends, seal well. And leave it on a baking sheet until you are finished with everything. So it's time to start cooking. Once you do halfway through, start cooking. Add some oil into a pan and then brush it all over. Put the prepared parcels in it. It's best to cover when you are cooking so it cooks equally. Always check the sides and turn it to the other side. Few times you need to turn it over. Always make sure that you cook it on a very low heat. Turn it over again. So the first few are ready to come out. So you can put them on a wire rack or directly serve it hot. I'll cut one to show you how it looks like. It's a really soft, cheesy bread that you can try in few minutes. Hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.